Hello everyone. Hope all are doing well. In today's session, we are going to discuss about one more international event occurring in the upcoming days. Yes, we are going to talk about the International Workers' Day or World Labour's Day, which is also called as the May Day. This event has a significant history behind its celebration. In today's session, we are going to see the reasons why exactly do we celebrate this Workers' Day and what are the facts related to it. As we all know that every component of the ecosystem is very essential in order to have a healthy atmosphere and thus a safe environment. In the similar fashion, every layer of the society is essential in order to carry out our day-to-day life smoothly. And thus, there is a major role of these workers which will be helping us to make our life more smooth and comfortable. So let's highlight this event and try to know the facts related to it. Labor Day or May Day has different origin stories in different countries. But the common thing is that the day focuses on the achievements and contributions of the workers in our life. This day spreads the awareness about the rights and opportunities of every labor which they should get for their welfare and betterment. Exactly the efforts which they put in order to make our life comfortable, the return should also be the same. And this is what the Labor Day does. As we know that the labor is the part of the society on which all economic advancement rests. Even in the mechanical era, which is filled with the n number of machines, of the present time, the importance of the labor is not decreased. Still, there are many such works which can be done with the manpower only, which cannot be replaced by the machines. For example, the industry, trade, agriculture, construction of buildings, bridges and roads, etc. Here, the contribution of labor plays a crucial role. So, we can say that labor is the aggregation of all human physical and mental effort used in the creation of goods and services. In everything and object which is under our use, that is coming across the hands of these laborers, which has a special touch of this labor hands. Thus, it is the primary factor for each production. It might be the buildings or it might be the goods or any infrastructure that we are using. Labor Day provides the laborers with their right to work for only 8 hours a day. Now, even though this is restricted or the work hours for the laborers are restricted for only 8 hours, there was a period when there was no restriction for these laborers for their work hours. They used to struggle hard and put their efforts working the day long and thus ending into the tiring day. But now, after the celebration started or after the efforts were highlighted, now they have only the work hours of 8 hours per day. This gives labor relief from the stress and pressure from lots of activities performed in a single day. Various themes are provided by the government to the people to focus on their rights to be achieved in a better way. Every government, it might be of any country, has special schemes and offers for these laborers. Even they put an effort to make their lives better. Various economical or you can say financial schemes are provided for these laborers for their purchase of house or any goods on various levels. Now, let's see when is exactly Labor Day. The International Day is observed on May 1st. It is most commonly associated as a commemoration of the achievements of the labor movement. The day may also be known as International Workers' Day or May Day and is marked with a public holiday in over 80 countries. Now let's see the history associated with the Labor Day, like when exactly it was started, how it was started, and by whom it was started. So let's have an highlight. The first May Day celebration focused on the workers who took place on May 1st, 1890, after its proclamation by the First International Congress of Socialist Parties in Europe on July 14th, 1889 in Paris, France, to dedicate May 1st every year as the Workers' Day of International Unity and Solidarity. The date was chosen due to the events on the other side of the Atlantic. In 1884, the American Federation of Organized Trades and Labor Unions demanded an 8-hour workday. As earlier discussed, the workers used to be under a continuous stress, it might be physical or mental. But after the efforts put across by these organizations, the demand of 8 hours of work hour was put forth to come in effect as of May 1st, 1886. This resulted in the general strike and the Haymarket in Chicago riot of 1886, but eventually also in the official sanction of the 8-hour workday. As we all know that in order to gain something, enormous efforts are required. So thus, when the Federation put forth the demand of 8 hours for a workday, there was a requirement of a general strike and also there was some riot. But after this hard struggle, finally the demand of this 8 hours workday was sanctioned. Now let's see what is May Day. May 1st is celebrated as May Day in most countries around the world. Now let me tell you, May Day is nothing but the another name for the Labor Day. In the United Kingdom and Ireland, the bank holiday isn't fixed on May 1st, but instead is observed on the first Monday of May. Now, let's see what is the significance of Labor Day. Why exactly the cherishment of this Labor Day is necessary. The Labor Day commemorates the past labor struggle against the workers' rights violations, including the lengthy work days and weeks, poor conditions, and child labor. As discussed, like earlier, the situation of the workers or the laborers was not so to be considered. After many people came together, they put forth the various rights essential for the laborers. And one of them was like the problem of child labor. Due to the poor economical conditions, the children at the very young age, leaving the studies, they used to work hard to meet their family needs. But since the celebration of the Labor Day was started, the changes in the society started occurring. And also the laborers started to get their rights. Now, let's wish our labor friends a happy May Day to all of them. Thank you for pouring your soul into your respective jobs every day and gifting us with the fruits of your hard work. Isn't it? If they were not there, the comfort which we are experiencing daily, that was not possible. Without their efforts, the day which we are relaxing was not possible. Let's honor the laborers today and every day and cherish the efforts which they put in order to make our life more comfortable and more survivable. I hope now everyone is clear with the idea behind the celebration of the Labor Day. Thank you for being so long.